What's going on, everybody? Pastime Bricks here, and we're back tonight with another live rip. On the block tonight, number 2436 from the eBay auction, the 2024 Select Football. We got a full case, 20 blaster boxes. Pick your team style. We'll get rocking and ripping here in just a couple moments. Sorry for a little bit of a delay, everybody. My apologies. Had some YouTube issues getting that one loaded up. What's up, Kai? Yes, sir. Just here shortly. One check back on one payment we were still waiting on. Looks like we might still have one spot available. Eric, if you want to shoot that payment over for the Eagles, I'll give you about a minute before we get that canceled and relisted. Happy Monday, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Jason. Yes, 2436. Absolutely. House looking for a Brock Bowers zebra. Woo, one time. Hey, Thomas. What's up, brother? How you doing, my friend? This is our first and only football break today. We do have one basketball break coming up next. Those auctions have already ended. That is going to be number 2437. Optic basketball. We're going to try to run football all week this week. Big release on Wednesday. We have Origins football dropping Wednesday. We're going to have a full case pick your player of that Wednesday. Auctions ending tomorrow. We also have a 6-box hobby mixer tomorrow for 2025. 3 boxes of Donruss Elite, 2 boxes of Luminance, 1 box of Score. And then on Wednesday night, we'll have probably an 8-box mixer with Origins, Donruss Elite, Score, and Luminance. So, good football coming up this week. A lot of exciting stuff. Alrighty, let me go ahead and get those Eagles relisted real quick. We'll do a little $1 auction, $1 1-minute auction over here on eBay Live. If anybody's watching over on YouTube and you want to hop over to the eBay stream, please feel free to do so. I'll put a link here in the chat for you. That listing loaded. Alrighty, 1 minute on the clock. Philadelphia Eagles will be available for this one. There is a link on YouTube if you're looking for it. You want to hop over to eBay Live, pick up a late last minute team. Philly, 20 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and get this case cracked open, and then we'll get ripping. This is I believe, our last case of Select Blasters. We probably ripped, I'd say probably close to 20 of these. Maybe not quite 20, maybe 12. It's probably more realistic. Quite a bit, though. I think this is our last one. I thought last week's was our last one, then this one was just there hiding underneath it. Going once, going twice. Not quite. How do we bid on the team, Anto? It'd be right there at the bottom of your screen. See that little bid button? Eagles sold. $17. There you go. That's a steal. That's a steal. That's a deal. Nice. I think the normal auction went for 50. What's the best card you pulled out of all those cases so far? Ooh, that's a good question. We pulled a couple greens numbered to 5. We pulled a Icky Woods green auto last week to 5. That was a pretty cool one. I think we pulled a... I can't remember what the other green to 5 was. I would say the best one we pulled was probably... I think we pulled a Drake May tie-dye to 25. That would probably be the best one, I would imagine. We've seen some nice zebras throughout, but no, like, big ones. We pulled a Jaden Daniels zebra, but that was at a hobby. So, maybe we saved the best for last. Maybe we're going to find out the answer to that question tonight. How about that? Okie doke, we're off like a herd of turtles. A real slow herd of turtles today. Fast moving. We can make up for that though. Good luck, everybody. Tua Tagovailoa. Future CJ Stroud. And Will Reichard on the rookie red and blue shock for the Vikings. That's a Vikings rookie, but not necessarily the Vikings rookie. Vidal. Turbocharged of Lamar Jackson. And Tip Freeman. Get our stacks in order. There we go. Like a good neighbor, Malik. How about Ricky Pearsall for the Niners, San Fran John, and Ed McCaffrey. I feel like we don't have much 2024 yet to come. We got iMac this past week. We did rip a lot of that. I think the only release we have, no, we have 2 releases left. We have Panini 1, and then we have Flawless. Patty Mahomes on the numbers. Tip Freeman on the purple shock to 360 Cardinals. 262 of 360. And Kyle Hamilton. Tricolor. Rolex Ricky. Howie Long. Jake Ferguson on the die cut. And there's Jaden Daniels. Little JD5 going to James. Ferguson silver die cut. Cowboys going out to Kyle. Minka. Sam Hubbard on the club level. And Jerry Jeudy. All base, no rookie pack. What is that? Got it out of the way. Enough of that. George Kittle. Kamari Lassiter. Turbocharged Aaron. And club level, red and blue, Rashee Rice for the Chiefs. Something thick here. That's another good one we did pull. We pulled a Caleb Williams relic to 35 out of one of these. So you get the normal red relics like this. Nice Penix for the Falcons, Andrew. Puka on the numbers, and James Cook. And then there's the blue ones, which are very short print, tough to find. Number to 35. So that was a cool one along the way. But I think the Drake May tie-dye is tops. That's a tough one to top. There's Bo Nix, tricolor Jahan Dotson, and Stafford. PANINI Sul. Laya Tula 2 on the certified. And Neighbors. Red and blue shock. Going out to the Giants. Nice one for Shane. Rome. Tyrone Tracy. Purdy club level silver die cut. Nice one. Niners. And Dak Attack. Niners doing well early. Little Ricky, little Purdy. There you go, John. Club level. That looks good too. That's my favorite of the die cuts by far. Chris Jones, CJ, Jimmy Graham, and Grover Stewart. That last pack's killing us. All base, no rookies. I'm excited for Origins on Wednesday. Probably our most premium set so far this year. Seems like the prices on Origins have gone really high though this year. I don't remember Origins Hobby being that high when it comes out. I want 400 plus a box this year. That's wild. Fuaga, Ray Davis on the certified. Hey, JJ McCarthy, club level, red and blue shock. There you go, Vikes, Andrew. Nice hit. I'll take that. Take that all day. Club level, the rarest in retail. Buddha, Malik Washington, Future, Michael Penix Jr., and Fashunu. Marvin Harrison. Shock of Lamar Jackson, Ravens. And Devon Veely. Carlson. Torrey Taylor. Turbocharge of CJ. And the Rat, Spencer Rattler. Red and blue shock, Saints. Going out to Rick H. So far, so good. Braylon Allen. Die cut. Fred Warner going out to the Niners. Keeping the heat. Orange shock. Isaiah Likely for the Ravens. Isaiah's 215 of 399. And Baker. Jaden, double Jadens, Singletary, and Jamal Charles. Blaster number 4. Joey B, die cut, or sorry, Mem, Roma Dunze, the Bears, Chris, turbocharged of Cheetah, and Alexander Madison on the shock for the Raiders. Theo, Earl Campbell, numbers of DK, and Keon Coleman. Jets, Brett Favre, Tyler Guyton, Justin Fields, shock, and Brees Hall. Justin Fields, the face of the Jets. Kinda. Ricky Pearsall, select certified. David Njoku, red and blue shock, Cleveland. Elam, Fashunu, Tyler Lockett, premier level die cut, Seahawks, and J.J. McCarthy. JJ McCarthy, Xavier Worthy on the club level, Chiefs, and Roquan. There we go. Michael Penix Jr., Purdy, future of JSN, and Kareem Hunt on the shot, Chiefs. Who is the early Super Bowl champion prediction for y'all? Who we got on the way too early Super Bowl, let's say Super Bowl showdown? Brock's on the milk carton so far. He is. He is MIA. St. Ristel, Patty, Kirby Joseph, and Jalen Waddle. Rico Dottle, DeMarvin Overshone. There he is. Just had to say his name. Say his name and he appears. And Xavier Worthy. Tricolor going out to the Chiefs. Nice little one there. We'll take it. Die cut DeMarvin Overshone, Cowboys. And Aaron Rodgers. Oh, okay. How about Brown Shock? Trevor Lawrence. T-Law, Jaguars, 204, 299. I hope he can come back strong and healthy. T-Law to 299, Jaguars, Shane. Pittman, Aaron Rodgers, Numbers, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Harrison Smith. Quinyon Mitchell, Select Certified Jonathan Brooks, Brock Purdy. Joe Montana, Phillip Rivers on the shock. Going out to the Chargers. And Marshawn Lattimore. Drake May. Devonta. Future of Anthony Richardson. And Cedric Tillman. Future? Future of what? We don't know. Yet to be determined. Blake Corum, Jameis, Cooper Rush on the die cut for the boys, and Christian Watson. Bills vs. Lions, Thomas. I like it. I like it. Caleb, Joe Alt, Barry Sanders, and Taylor Rapp. I'm not sold on the Bills still. Another squad. They're definitely due. It just every year, you know, it's something. Something. Usually it's Patty, but I want to see him do it. Don't get me wrong. Select certified Brock Bowers and Jabril Peppers. Club level. Shock. Jabril. Hoping they snag Micah Parsons. Good luck. Jerry said he ain't going nowhere. Keon Coleman in the future. And Malik Washington. Honestly, I'd liked it for Parsons to end up out there. There we go. We got a sweat. Boys and girls. Zebra time. Call them out. Who we looking for? Who y'all want? Zebra incoming. Looks like a premier level zebra. Hopefully we have multiple in this case. We've seen cases with 2. Hufanga on the shock. Chris Long. Patrick Mahomes. No rookie shield. Going out to the Cowboys. Speaking of the Cowboys, Kyle. Wow. Oh, Panini. Brian Anger. We've probably set a record for the amount of kicker zebras that we have pulled. It is kind of ridiculous. Rico Dottle, overshown, turbocharged of Cooper Kupp, and Isaiah Likely. Oh, Panini, Van Ginkel, die cut, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the silver die cut, and TJ Hawkinson. That's how you're gonna finish this off and select this year. Our last case, you go with the Brian Anger. Cooper Rush, Marvin Mims, and Deion Dawkins. Honestly, I'm surprised it wasn't Cam Little. Cam Little's the one we pull non-stop. What's up, John? How you doing, brother? Oof. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. I mean, any zebra is a nice zebra. Congrats on the zebra, Kyle, but... Jared Goff. Numbers of Dak Prescott and Bucky. Nice little Bucky for the Bucks. Daniel C. La Collection. You believe? Jaden Daniels on the shield. Or select certified. And Kendrick Bourne. Say his name, and he appears. Hey, 8-nighter. Eight-nighter. I don't know how to say that. Xavier Worthy. Rasul. Xavier Worthy on the shock. Chiefs. And Calvin Austin. Any Bo Nix so far? I don't believe so. I do not think we've seen any Nix. Not yet. Oh, we did see one base. One base so far. We gotta do better than that, though. We need more than just the base. Future of Ricky Pearsall. And Ivan Pace Jr. Jahan Dotson. Jared Goff. Die cut Lions. There you go, Ben. Purple, club level. How about Lad McConkey for the Chargers? Dave, let's go. Nice hit, Dave. 188 of 360 on the Lad. That'll work. That'll work. And Riley Moss. Nice little pack there. Nice little pack for us. Not bad at all. Will Reichard, Chuba on the club level, and Jackson Powers Johnson. JPJ, blaster number 9. Future Marvin Harrison Jr. Hey, there he is. We hit the Jackson Powers Johnson and just a little precursor. Nice Bowers. We'll take it. There you go, Josh. Little start. That's what we needed. Drew Bledsoe. All the Cowboys quarterbacks. Turbocharged Amon-Ra. Sauce with the green. A little bit of a color match. Jets. Daniel. 558 of 599. Only 598 more of these in the world outside of this one. Sauce. We're out of space. Latham, Josh Allen, A.J. Barner, and Eric Armstead. Brian Thomas Jr. There's the little guy. Numbers of Caleb Williams and Rashad White. Gibson, Jalen Carter, Levante David, die cut silver, Buccaneers, and Jalen Hurts. Curtis Samuel, Penix, Jamal Williams, and Jared Goff. Brock Bowers, future. Roma Dunze. Romo. Kamari Lassiter. Shock. Texans. T. Higgins. There's Bo. Bo shows. Turbocharged Roma Dunze and Tyler Lockett on the shock for the Seahawk. Numbers, Aaron Rodgers, Will Anderson Jr. on the shock, and Baraki boy back again. Broccolini. A Dunze, Tyrone Tracy. Our die cut sauce. There we go. Get you a little sauce rainbow. Green sauce, silver sauce. Got all the sauce. Chris Jones, CJ Stroud, JD5, select memorabilia, rookie swatches. We'll take that. Little Jaden for James and Drew Brees. Last year's blasters seemed to produce more tie-dyes from what I can remember. It seemed like there was a lot last year. I think the print run went up a little bit this year. Either that or we just had a very cold stretch of blasters. But yeah, I'm with you there, Thomas. Like, it seemed like there were a lot lower numbered hits on average last year. But again, maybe, you know, maybe we just ran hot last year. They've been a little few and far between this year. We've probably seen 5 total. Penix on the future. And Justin Herbert. Shock for the Chargers. Fred Taylor. Kamani Vidal. Turbocharged of CJ. And Carson Steele. Malik Neighbors, Andrew Van Ginkel, and Tyler Lockett. Back-to-back mems? I think so. Nice. Rome Odunze this time. Back again. Draft selections. And numbers. Marv. That's our second Rome relic. Yeah, we got them both. Nice. There you go, Bears. Nice ones, Chris. Now we need some Caleb Love. Woo, that'll work. How about club level? Shock. Jaden Daniels for James. Nice. And Fred Taylor. It's a good little 2-piece right there. Arguably the best 2 not numbered cards in the set. Isaiah Likely, Boomer Esiason, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Likely on the club level silver die cut. Die cuts are the death of me. There we go. Yo! Oh no, this is 12. We just did yo. 1 dozen, cousin. Jaden Daniels. Numbers of DK Metcalf and Debo on the shock for the Niners. Jaden's starting to fly out at us. I like it. We had some rough quarterback cases like our last 2 or 3 cases, so it's nice to see him start popping out today. We could use a little Caleb. We could use a little Bo. We could use a little Penix. We could use a little Drake. Select certified Ricky Pearsall. And Aaron Jones. If Bowers stay healthy, he's the first ballot Hall of Famer. Book it. I'm with you there. Yeah. No reason he wouldn't be. Keeps setting records like he does. Levante David. And Hunter Henry. That's a hard position to stay healthy at, though. If your name's not Jason Witten, it's tough. There's Drake May. Marvin Harrison Jr. And Jared Goff. Tony Gonzalez. Jason Witten. Gronk. He's got his work cut out for him to get his name in those conversations, though. Blake Corum. There's Ladd club level silver. Nice. Chargers killing it. There you go, Dave. And Mo Alley. Cox. That'll play. Caleb Williams, Josh Allen, club level, and Brian Anger. Only one you saw, Thomas, was the Drake May one. What was that, the Future we pulled? We've had a couple other along the way. And 2 greens, I think. I think our greens were Mike Allstott and that Icky Woods auto. That Icky was pretty cool. That kind of surprised us. Definitely wasn't expecting that one. Select certified Will Shipley and Mr. Mahomes. Sauce. Dexter Lawrence and Kirby Joseph. Xavier Worthy. Future Jordan Addison. Joe Waltz. Turbocharged Aaron Rodgers, Mike St. Riestel, and Will Levis. DeMarcus Lawrence, Amari Cooper, Silver Die Cut Dexter Lawrence, Giants, and Greg Zuerlein, our guy. Zuerlein Zebra incoming. More relics? Why not? Will Reichard. Caleb this time. We asked for him. There he is. There you go, Chris. And Joey B. Osa. Chris scooping up all the relics tonight. Couple Romes. Caleb. Keep them coming. Blaster number 14. Numbers, Puka Nacua. Purple, 360. Little color match, Vikings, Aaron Jones. 1 of 360. First one off the press. Low numbered. Low left side at least. Harrison Smith. Bo Nix. There he is. Broncos. Sean. Premier level. Red and blue shock. And Malik Neighbors. Nice bow. I'll take it. Let him hang out with the fellas. Let him hang out in the club for a little bit. Brock Bowers. Latu. And Patty Mahomes. There we go. Take that one also. Nice. Future CJ Stroud, Ricky Pearsall. Bucky. Silver die cut, AJ Barner. Red and blue shot club level, Braylon Allen. Nice one, Jets, Daniel. And the Rat, Spencer Rattler. Nice little Braylon club level. Club level rookies coming out for us. Getting a little stack of Bowers, right, House? Yeah, we'll take it. Even the base. Never bad to stack up. Lamar Jackson on the club level. And Phillip Rivers. Never a bad thing to stockpile. Especially in 15 years when he becomes that first ballot guy you're talking about. Throw him in a shoebox until then. Set him and forget him. Lassiter, Turbocharged, Lamar Jackson, and Rico Dottle. Kittle. Numbers of Patty Mahomes, David Njoku. You've got over 1,000? Okay. Bo Nix, orange. DeMarvian overshown for that boys. Kyle, 85 of 499. And Jay Jetta. Plus some pretty low number stuff. Nice. That's legit. Nice little PC piece. Ray Davis and AJ Varner. What's your favorite one, would you say? Rome, Tyrone Tracy, overshown on the tricolor, and Isaiah Likely. Chris Jones, silver die cut, Concourse, Mike St. Riestel, Commanders, Xavier Worthy on the back. White Sparkle Optic, ooh, yeah. White Sparkles are just something else, especially Optic. Did you hit that in a pack or bought that as a single? Those White Sparkles were not cheap either because they had the downtowns in them, so those packs were crazy. Select Certified Jonathan Brooks, Jake Ferguson, Jordan Love. Bought a slab, nice. 2021 Bowman U auto, number to 50. Oh, Bowers, nice, that's a good one. Was that his first Bowman? Fuaga. Future of Anthony Richardson, Brian Branch. I'm very curious to see if the first Bowman's going to take off in basketball and football. I don't think it'll take off to the level it does in baseball. It would be hard to get to that level, but you know, even if it gets a quarter of the way, half the way there, it'd be pretty cool. Mostert and Freiermuth. I think it'd be a smart investment to put a little bit of collection into that. You know, Marvin Harrison Jr., Turbocharged of Tiger Kill, and Cooper Rush. Because from what I've seen, the football and basketball are still pretty decently priced. You can get some nice stuff for a solid little price on those. Torrey Taylor, Patty Mahomes, silver die cut, Chiefs. Nice one, Jared. Couple nice Mahomes for us now. Braylon Allen, Jaden Reed, club level orange for the Colts. Anthony Gould, rookie. 74 of 399. Indy, Alexander. You're complaining because it's gotten progressively more expensive? You should be thankful for that. That means you're doing the right thing. That means your theory is starting to pay off already. You can only complain about not buying more sooner, right? Because you're on to something. Turbocharged, CeeDee Lamb, and J.K. Dobbins. Numbers of Justin Herbert and C.J. Stroud. Select swatches, Brian Thomas Jr. Jaguars going up to Shane and Chase Brown. Pulled some nice cards from it. Nice. Yeah, they're fun rips too. Especially the sapphire. I like the sapphire ones. Brian Thomas Jr. Little guy. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Select Certified. How about Carson Steele, Premier level Silver Die Cut Chiefs? Patrick Mahomes, club level, red and blue shock this time. And BTJ. That'll go nicely with the concourse level. Little twofer. Club level, Bucky. And Xavier Leggetti. Alright, blaster number 18. We still have not seen an auto out of this case yet, have we? Not a single auto. We have seen a couple cases along the way that with no autos, so it's possible. But we've also seen cases with multiple. So, a little 50-50, if you will. Joe Alt's. Numbers of Brock Purdy. And green. Oh, what a tease. What a tease for Josh. How about JPJ? Green to $4.99? $4.38 of $4.99. Every time I pull Jackson Powers Johnson, I think it's Brock Bowers right away. Every time. Theo Johnson, Earl, Alex Anzalone on the shock, and Trey Benson. Brett Favre, certified Roma Dunze. Justin Tucker, more kicker love on the shock for the Ravens, and more kicker love, Evan McPherson. Tyler Guyton. Jaden Daniels on the future. And sauce. All the sauce. Tip. Die cut. Rico. Uncle Rico. Rico Dottle for the Cowboys. Kyle. Fashunu, J.J. McCarthy, Joshua Carty, and Braden Fisk. Alrighty, last two blasters of the break. Number 19, number 20. Who do we need to see? Who has been hitless so far? Call them out. Let me know. Might as well give some love to the Cowboys. It won't be. There's always next year, John. There's always next year. Select certified Blake Corum and AA Ron. Little discount double check club level Jets. Sauce. Future of Vlad McConkey and Corey Trice. Hunt. Worthy. Rasul Douglas, Buffalo. Rasul Douglas. He's hot. Turbocharged Kelsey. And Will Levis on the shock for the Titans. hanging with Mr. Amari. Xavier Worthy, premier level die cut. Chiefs. Chiefs have had a solid break. Nothing crazy, but definitely solid, solid, solid. Will Reichard. Club level, Ed Oliver. And Drake. Mr. May. Alright. 20th and final blaster, last box of the rip. If we haven't hit them yet, we need to hit them now. Getting more football this week. Tomorrow, 6-box NFL mixer. Those auctions are live already. Number 2438. It's going to be 3 boxes of Donruss Elite, 2025 Donruss Elite, 2 boxes of 2025 Donruss or Luminance Football Hobby, and 1 box of Score. 3 Donruss Elite, 2 Luminance, 1 Score. 6-box Hobby Mix. There's Jared Goff, rookie, club level, Brown, Neighbors, nice. That'll work, Shane. 198 of 299. Club level Brown Shock Neighbors. We've got some good ones in this case. And DeMarcus Lawrence. Not a bad case at all. Select certified, we'll ship it. And Broadway Joe. Brock Bowers, 1 more for the stack. Greg Zuerlein, yes. And Joe Burrow. What's up, Chad? How you doing, brother? Just joining. You hit the same zebra? Did you really? Did we hit the Brian Anger zebra before? I thought so. And then I couldn't remember. I said that earlier. I said, man, we pulled more zebra kickers than surely anybody else has. Hopefully anybody else. I wouldn't wish that upon everybody. Amari Cooper. Maybe some people, but definitely not everybody. Bucky Irving. Ivan Pace. Andrew Van Ginkel. And DJ Moore. And our last pack of the break. Joe Andreessen. Brian Burns on the club level. And Bobby Okereke to wrap up the break. First of all, thank you guys for hopping in, hanging out, breaking with me. Appreciate every one of y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope I hit for you. If I didn't, I definitely hope I hit for you next time. NFL 6-box 2025 mixer tomorrow. And also auctions ending tomorrow for Wednesday. We have a full case of 2025 Origins football. Brand new Wednesday release. We'll be ripping that. Full case, pick your player on Wednesday. Those auctions end tomorrow. For anybody intrigued in that one, we'll do a quick recap. Alrighty. Notable quarterbacks and rookies along the way. Future of Penix, Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix, Brock Bowers. Numbers of Brock Bowers, Caleb Williams. Select certified of Jaden Daniels, Brock Bowers. Bowers, May, McCarthy, Caleb, Bucky, Bo, Rattler, Bowers, Caleb, Drake, Jaden, Bowers, Nix, Penix, Caleb, Drake, Penix, McCarthy, Jaden, Bo, and Jaden. Some shock notable rooks. How about Bowers, Bucky Irving, Rolex Ricky on the premier level, Malik Neighbors, Spencer Rattler, Braylon Allen on the club level. There's a nice Patty concourse and premier level. Chiefs. Silver die cuts concourse level. Andrew Van Ginkel, Rico Dottle, Patrick Mahomes, Mike St. Riestel, Dexter Lawrence, Sauce, Lavonte David, Jared Goff, Cooper Rush, DeMarvin Overshone, Jake Ferguson, all the Cowboys, Tyler Lockett, Fred Warner, Isaiah Likely, AJ Barner, Carson Steele, and Xavier Worthy. Nice, nice. Couple more. We had the club level. Lad McConkey. He's a good lad. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the premier level. And club level, Purdy. Solid die cut hits. Some nice quarterback, blue-red shock. Bo Nix. JJ McCarthy on the club level. And Jaden Daniels. Good little two-piece there. Our relics for the Jags, drafts or rookie swatches, Brian Thomas Jr. For the Bears, Caleb Williams. And Rome Odunze. And Rome Odunze. Michael Penix Jr. Jaden Daniels. And our numbered hits. Get these in order. How many did we get today? 9, our usual. No, we got 10. Nice. So we did get 10. One every other blaster. No autos, though. Green to $5.99, Sauce. Green to $4.99, Jackson Powers Johnson. Orange to $4.99, Anthony Gould on the club level. Or sorry, that's to $3.99. This one should be to... yeah. So Concourse to $4.99, DeMarvin Overshone. Club level to $3.99, Anthony Gould. Brown to $3.99, Malik Neighbors. Nice Neighbors hit. Trevor Lawrence, another nice one right behind it. Isaiah Likely. Purple to $3.60, Lad McConkey, club level purple shock. Nice hit. Tip, Cardinals. Aaron Jones, Vikings. And our zebra, Cowboys, Brian Anger. Absolutely, Tep. Thank you, brother. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are well. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves. See you, Josh. Take care, brother. Thomas, good to see you, my friend. As always, y'all, much love and peace.